Proud of my guys. I've been watching a lot of basketball this past week, and there's a lot of good teams getting beat by teams that they beat during the regular season, and at times they've beat comfortably. I thought New Hampshire played great. I thought they were well prepared, extremely physical, and it's a shame that they had to lose this game. Like I told my guys in the locker room, they don't ask you how you won, they ask you if you won. This wasn't a masterpiece, but we did what we needed to do, survive and advance, and now we've got one game in our building in front of our people for the right to go to the NCAA tournament. We've got a good history in these games, but these guys know that, there's one team that's beaten us in this league, and they're coming into this building on Saturday. I know Stony Brook will be ready. We'll be ready as well, and hopefully it's a great game for the America East Conference, and we're excited. I got to watch the film. They do a really good job on Sam Rowley. They're really physical with him. I think it's the second game in a row he has shot no free throws against UNH, and they just rotate big after big after big on him, and they're real physical with him. They're physical as a group. The difference between this New Hampshire team and the New Hampshire teams in the past is this team's much better offensively than the teams that they've had in the past. And, every time we tried to open it up a little bit, they made some big shots. I mean, Smith, statistically on the year, 29% from three, and he hit 4 of them, it seems like, from the parking lot, 3 of them at the end of the shot clock. Those are tough. Bermanti hit one with 1 second on the shot clock from the corner in the first half. So, I thought they played really well. I thought they made big shots. They're extremely physical. Like I said, I think they tried to wear Sam out. I think in the second half, the big difference is we decided to play some defense. We held them to 29% shooting in the second half. And then offensively, we were determined to get to the rim. We wanted to get to the rim, get easy baskets. We thought we had some opportunities we can take advantage of. We did get called for 3 or 4 offensive charges, but that's the game of basketball. I like the aggressiveness that we showed, even though we got called for those charges. But, we just continue with that sense of urgency. This time of year, it sounds like such coach talk, but it really is. You survive and you advance. You're fortunate if you get the opportunity to continue playing. And if you don't think you're going to get your opponent's best shot, you're crazy. You have kids, every program in the country, playing for their careers. And I don't have to motivate these guys to play Saturday. One team in this league has beaten us this year, and they beat us in our building. So we'll be ready to go. I'm not buying the stuff, well, we beat them last year down there. We have all the motivation in the world to play. Only team to beat us, and they're in our way for an opportunity to get to the NCAA tournament, which I think is every kid's dream at this level. You come in 6th in the ACC, you're worried about getting a 5 or a 6 seed. In our league, you got to win your conference tournament to move forward. So. Focus, raise the wanderer. His mind drifts. When he's locked in and focused, he's the best perimeter defender in this league, not even close. The problem is every once in a while, I think he's listening to Weiland on the broadcast, talking to a cheerleader, and then all of a sudden the guy gets loose and bangs a 3. So, I get on Ray pretty good because we need him to take away. I got to count on him taking away the other team's best perimeter defender every single night. I got to count on that, and he's more than capable of doing it. Hey, we didn't play great tonight, but we won, and we got stops when we needed to get stops. And, it's a resilient group. I've said it a lot. I mean, Peter's starting to get that swagger back, and he's starting to play, like the Peter before, he went home. And, so we're excited about this opportunity and really excited to have the opportunity in our building. Try to hold Warney under 30, 40, something like that. Listen, Stony Brook did a good job last game. It was probably as poorly as we've played against a good team in conference play. I think we took 23 threes. That's not the way we play. We have to play inside out. We have to attack the basket. We have to take good jump shots in rhythm. We can't get jump shot happy. We got jump shot happy against them. Scott King came off the bench and had a career night. Let's face it. He hadn't played in Restivo, you would know. He hadn't played since like December or November. He came in, he got a dunk, he banged 2 threes, and I'm like, where'd this come from? Everything that went right for them went right, and we still had a wide open 3 from the corner to win the game. But anytime, you know, everybody likes to say that guards win games, but when you're in a league like ours where it's so hard to get good, legitimate big men, and you can walk in the door every night with one that's 6'9", 265 pounds, it causes a lot of problems for teams. So, you know, we're going to have to do a good job on Warney. He's going to get his, but we have to make Warney work for his, and then do a good job on Purifoy. But those guys are going to get theirs. It probably will come down to, Tim, what we do on against the other 3 guys on the floor. You know, if Warney gets 25 and Purifoy gets 15, that's 40. Okay. We better do a good job on those other 3 guys that are on the court or their other players. The other thing you have to remember, too, is it was Peter's 4th day back, I think, in the United States, so he's not in the back in the swing of things. So we didn't have him, and Wheeler didn't play in that game. So, you know, we'll have Peter, I think, at full strength for another 15 minutes, so we'll get good 30-plus minutes from him, and Wheeler will play 10 to 15. You know, it's going to be a really good ball game. A lot of respect for what Coach Peichel's done down at Stony Brook and for the team that he has. Both teams will be ready. It'll be a good game.
Last question. Will, is Peter a starter now? He started the second half and Dallas saw limited minutes.
Do you want me to start him? Do you want me to start him?
Because you'll be out of a job quick.
I might be out of one anyway. Is it good for ratings?
Always.
No. I made Peter and Dallas and I had a nice talk. You know, you have to respect what this team did in Peter's absence. You have to respect what Dallas did in Peter's absence. Dallas knows his minutes are going down. We didn't have good defensive matchups for Dallas tonight, so he didn't get the minutes. I got a feeling Dallas is going to make a big play or hit a big shot on Saturday. Peter is the best guard in the league. You know me, I love my guys. I said Sam should have been player of the year, and Peter's the best guard in the league, but nobody's going to argue that one with me. So we got to ride our best guys, and Dallas is going to play, but we'll start Dallas on Saturday, and Peter will come off the bench, and that's a pretty good guy to have coming off the bench. Wow, you're tough.